We're going to be at Mocha Fest next week with a table. If anybody would like to come by and say hi, we'll be selling merchandise, selling issues, making friends. Also with the second issue, it's nice to be able to see the difference design-wise between the first and second issue, because that's one of the kind of principles we're going off of, is a collaborative experience. We're bringing in a different designer for each issue, and like everybody who contributes to the issue, they kind of get free rein with their approach to what they're doing. So what you can see throughout the issue is what design actually means to a publication like this, which really isn't just rendering text and lining up text. There's a definite voice that goes with everything involved in putting this together. It's not just layout. Jason Hunches, who is here, who designed the issue, actually designed the bags. And the bags make a huge difference in the presentation of the magazine. It was his idea. And part of what we want to do is bring the designers in more and more so that they have more of a voice, they have more of a personal stamp like everybody involved. It's really important to us because one of the ideas of the magazine is that kind of everybody involved is their own art director, their own editor. Each author who is involved in the magazine gets copy edited for punctuation, for clarity, things like that, but they have final say. They always have final say. The designer has final say. The illustrators have final say. In fact, the illustrators pretty much are given free rein to interpret a story according to their personal mores, to how they feel that day, to how the weather dictates, just whatever happens. And with the fine art portfolios, there's also a lot of freedom. It can be a portfolio that's rendered specifically for that issue. It can be a body of work over 10 or 20 years. Just whatever that person feels is appropriate and would like to show. Because one of the other ideas with this magazine is it's an idea about production. So it's important to us that the labor of love that the authors and the illustrators and the fine artists put into their contributions is reflected in the production values of the magazine as well, so that after you put all of this work in, 20 people, however many people have laid hands on it, it doesn't go onto an object that is, tossable at that point. That the object itself is an artifact, and it's beautiful, and it's worth holding on to, and that what the contributors have in their minds when they're creating this work is represented back to them in the final product.